You've got a degree, but your wallet's still empty. Why? Have you ever wondered why, after spending 4 years in college and paying tens of thousands of dollars in tuition, you still end up behind a coffee counter or driving deliveries just to make ends meet? The truth is, more than 40% of college graduates in the US are working in jobs that have nothing to do with their degrees. And the hardest part isn't the long hours or the low pay. It's that lost feeling, not knowing where you're heading or whether you're missing out on your future. The market we live in has changed. The things you learned from those old textbooks aren't your safety net anymore. Even big companies like Microsoft, Intel, and Meta are cutting tens of thousands of jobs. This isn't a personal crisis. It's a wave that's pulling everyone in. Most Americans fear that AI will take their jobs. Experts even predict that over 90% of jobs could be affected by it. The job market doesn't care what you studied. It only cares about the value you can bring right now. And the most important truth is this: no one is safe. It's not that you've failed, it's that the game has changed. And if you don't change with it, you'll keep running after it, helpless, while life keeps moving forward without you. If you feel that way, stay with me, because in this talk, I'll show you a new way to look at things, a way to break out of that stuck loop and find a path that makes you feel like you're actually moving forward. Let's figure out how to escape the traps holding you back and get you closer to the kind of work you truly want. Part 1. The temptation of short-term jobs. Uber and DoorDash are like painkillers. They make you feel better for a while, but they don't fix the real problem. When your wallet's running low, bills keep piling up, and your family's worried looks start to weigh on you, what do? For many young people, the common answers are drive Uber, deliver food for DoorDash, or take a shift at an Amazon warehouse. And to be fair, those jobs sound really appealing. You can sign up online in just a few minutes, no resume, no stressful interview, and you can start earning money right away. They feel like a lifeline. Holding cash in your hand, paying off bills, and not being a burden to your family, that feels like instant relief. But here's the problem. These physical jobs wear down your body. The money comes fast but goes even faster, and you don't really build any long-term skills. On top of that, competition keeps growing. When thousands of others are also driving Uber and delivering DoorDash, your slice of the pie gets smaller every day. What's even more dangerous is the mental trap. At first, you tell yourself it's just temporary. A few months, then you'll move on. But a year passes and you're still driving. By the second year, you've gotten used to having quick cash and you slowly forget the dream you once had. Before you realize it, 2 or 3 years have gone by and your career hasn't moved forward at all. The biggest mistake people make is turning short-term jobs into long-term careers without even noticing it. It's like taking painkillers over and over to forget the pain instead of curing the disease. Short-term jobs are necessary to survive, but don't ever forget, they're only temporary solutions. Think of them as a bridge to get through hard times, not a house to live in forever. Part 2. The career trap. 5 years later and still stuck. Who will you be in 5 years? A skilled expert? Or the same person, just more tired? The question sounds simple, but the answer might send chills down your spine. A rideshare driver after 5 years? A warehouse worker after 5 years? Still the same person, just with more experience, maybe a sore back, and weaker eyes. Now, let's compare that with a different path. A new programmer, if they keep learning, can become a senior developer after 5 years. A construction worker, after 5 to 7 years, can go from helper to team leader, maybe even start their own crew. A barber who keeps improving for 5 years can open their own shop, add new branches, or even become a content creator sharing their skills online. The difference is this: some jobs let your value grow over time and some don't. The trap is that many people confuse being busy with making progress. You can work 12 hours a day, nonstop, with no days off. But after 5 years, your value in the job market still hasn't gone up. You've only been trading time and health for cash instead of building a real foundation for your future. And the longer you stay, the harder it gets to leave. You spend 5 years in a job with no growth path, your original skills fade away. You get used to instant money. You start fearing learning again, fearing starting over. You tell yourself, it's fine, I can live like this, and your future gets trapped by your comfort today. So when you choose a job, look for one that helps your value grow day by day. Each year should make you stronger than the last. If 5 years go by and you're still in the same spot, doing the same thing, and no one finds you harder to replace, then you're stuck in the career trap. Part 3. The power of long-term vision. Some jobs wear you down the longer you do them, but some jobs make you more valuable the longer you stay. Think about it. How different would your life be if you chose a job where every passing year multiplies your value? Take a simple example, a barber. In his first year, he's just sweeping hair and cleaning the shop. By year 3, he becomes a main barber with his own regular clients. By year 7, he starts sharing tips on social media and becomes a known face in the industry. And after 10 years, he could own a chain of salons and train dozens of students. That's the path of someone with long-term vision. The more he works, the better he gets, and the harder he is to replace. Now, what about a delivery driver after 10 years? Still driving, still tired from the sun, the rain, and traffic. And he could be replaced anytime if the company changes its rules or self-driving cars take over. The difference is this. For one person, time is an ally. For the other, time is an enemy. The biggest mistake many people make is only looking at next month and forgetting that life lasts for decades. They think it's good just to have money next month, but they don't see the tragedy of being stuck at the same spot 10 years later. Long-term vision means choosing a field where the longer you stay, the rarer you become. Choosing a skill that grows in value as you master it. Choosing a path where time becomes your asset, not your burden. A career isn't built in a month or even a year. It's built through 5, 10, or even 20 years of steady growth. And if you choose the right path, every year that passes won't drain you. It will take you one step closer to the best version of yourself. Final part. How to escape the short-term job trap. Short-term money keeps you alive, but long-term skills save your career. Here's the truth. No one stops you from taking short-term jobs, but you have to do them smartly. First, survive wisely. If you need money right now, go ahead, do gig jobs, drive Uber, deliver food, or work night shifts, but set a time limit. For example, I'll do this job for up to 6 months while learning a new skill on the side. Don't let just for now turn into 5 years because you forgot your plan. Next, keep your old skills alive while learning new ones. If you are a programmer, don't let your coding skills get rusty. Use your free time to learn a new language, take small freelance projects, or build a side project to keep your portfolio active. If you studied marketing, start a blog, make small pieces of content, or help local businesses with freelance work. The rule is simple. No one forbids short-term jobs, but you have to do them smart. Short-term work isn't bad. It only becomes bad when you forget that it's temporary. Work to survive, but learn to grow. If you know how to make use of it, even a short-term job can open doors, maybe a business idea or a stepping stone to a new career. Next, use your short-term job as a learning tool. Don't just drive Uber. Watch how customers choose services, how restaurants operate. Don't just work in an Amazon warehouse. Learn about supply chains and logistics systems. Even as a delivery driver, if you pay attention to customer habits and what makes popular restaurants succeed, after 2 years of deliveries, you'll gain insights to start your own small business. With patience, learning, and saving, one day you could open your own food truck and be your own boss. In the end, the real question is, who do you want to be in 5 years? A worker who's spent 10 years standing in a factory, or an expert who can lead a whole team, a tired delivery driver, or an entrepreneur who controls both your time and your income? The difference isn't luck, it's vision and choice. Remember this, a short-term job feeds you today, but a long-term career feeds you for life. A true career grows with you. Each year you become more skilled, more valuable, harder to replace. Time doesn't take from you, it makes you stronger. And life never turns its back on those who plant seeds, stay patient, and wait for the day to harvest. So ask yourself right now, which path am I on? The one with short-term money or the one that turns me into an expert? What do you think is the biggest short-term job trap today? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you feel stuck in the short term, start changing. Slow is fine. Small is fine. What matters is that you move. Your life isn't defined by the temporary job you have now. It's defined by the vision you choose and stick to. Build a career that grows with you, so one day you can smile and say, "Thank you, past me, for not giving up."